for the annual ecumenical service that honors the national holiday established by a legislative act and a reluctant president's signature, yet one I believe was authored by a providential design, because before you celebrate the birthday of Washington, father of the country, before you celebrate the birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the great emancipator, we have to celebrate the birthday of a Baptist preacher from the soul dust of the South, Martin Luther King Jr., as though to fulfill that biblical mandate, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
Yes, sir.
And so we come once more to pay homage to a grandson of a slave who is now enshrined in the nation's honored reflection. But we should not forget that our beloved state of West by God, Virginia, was ahead of the nation in honoring the birthday of this American icon. Democrats Ernest Moore from the Free State of McDowell and Senator Robert K. Holliday introduced the Moore-Holliday bill, which was signed into law by Republican Governor Arch A. Moore to recognize the birthday of Martin Luther King as a state holiday. The significance in the days of its genesis also garnered significant administrative report that helped the State Holiday Commission to bring to the stage at the Cultural Center celebrated artists and speakers of national acclaim, including Dr. King's oldest daughter, the late Yolanda Denise King, and I remember that she came under the administration of Patricia Petty Wilson. It is also significant that the governors of our state have given priority to this program by gracing it with their presence. Rockefeller, Caperton, Underwood, Wise, and Manchin. So indeed, this celebration has signified a certain radiance of character in our state that make it such a signal honor to stand before you in this service today. Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesty above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, the land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. There is a radiance in the American narrative that shapes the sentiments of such patriotic songs that we sing. But there is a reality of the other side of the American experience that tells a different story. This may be the land of the pilgrim's pride, but it is also the land where my mothers and fathers died in the hull of slave ships and in strange fruit hanging from lynching trees in the heat of the night. So let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the majestic mountains of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Alleghanies, but not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain, Georgia, Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from the hills and hollows of Mount Mama, West by God, Virginia. Now, that's where freedom would ring from. But what should freedom bring forward? Well, as we become more inclusive in our society, in our community, and as a nation, maybe we should say, let freedom ring for the Ashanti. Let freedom ring for the Yoruba. Let freedom ring from the kinfolk from Kenya, whose bloodline runs in the veins of Martin Luther King Jr. and Barack Hussein Obama. Let freedom ring for the Hispanic, the Mexican, the Asian, the Muslim. Let freedom ring for all citizens of hyphenated identity and ethnicity. Let freedom ring for the huddled masses yearning to be free, who showed up here inspired by a light in the hand of liberty, but who came to these shores grabbing on a nightmare, yet praying for a dream. I have a dream today.
Yes, sir.
That everyone would be judged by the content of their character, not by the color of their skin. Everyone. The Appalachian poor white still exploited by corporate greed over human need. Everyone. Blacks still bearing slavery's scar, and black youth shot down on city streets for being dressed in a hoodie. Everyone. Immigrants still regarded as aliens and scapegoats in a country where they have paid their dues, but not quite enough to earn the privileges of citizenship. Everyone.
Come on now.
Partners in gay and lesbian relationships whose covenant bonds of love are still not granted the security, sanction, and status of the protection under the law. Everyone. Let freedom ring. So, we celebrate the dream and the dreamer, but let us be encouraged to dream our own dreams. Let those dreams be daring dreams that fortified this celebration and that fortified the conviction of the previous speaker that persistence is the chief character trait that will enable us to dream daring dreams. Dream of a world where love will bless the earth and plot our paths toward the dawn. Dream of a world where greed will not sap our souls or avarice blight our day. Dream of a day when our society is more civil in public discourse and compassionate in private conversation to truly honor an apostle of nonviolence. Dream of a King Day observance that will not be plagued by heightened King Day sales of assault weapons, of massive destruction and massive resistance to responsible gun control legislation to prevent the shedding of innocent blood. America, America, God mend thine every flaw. Confirm thy soul in self-control, thy liberty in law. For in a real sense, we pause this day, not just to reflect on King's dream or the stride toward freedom that the movement that he led inspired, that shaped the Second American Revolution. We come once more to capture the contagion of his spirit and the confidence that he had in the highest and best ideals of this land. How often did he say in the midst of the movement for civil and human rights, all we are asking you for, America, is just to be true what you said on paper. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal and are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are the rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We may stand still at the cliff of economic dread and fiscal fears, but something speaks to us from the soul of the only spiritual genius that Western religion has ever produced. Martin Luther King's words awaken our awareness that the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. And with this faith, we can hew out of the mountain of our personal anguish and collective despair a stone of hope. If we choose not merely to observe King Day, but walk in King's way, if we choose to be governed by the angels of our higher order in plotting our path toward a more fortunate future in our global village, then we can truly honor his life and the liberating legacy that he leaves that will help us grow toward the crown above our heads, that we may one day grow tall enough to wear. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood and sisterhood from sea to shining sea. America, America, may God thy goal refine, till all success be nobleness and every gain divine, till all success fulfilling the dream of the men of Alpha Phi Alpha, to posture a preacher among presidents and soldiers along the tidal basin of the National Mall, to confirm the words of the prophet is not by might, not by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord of hosts. To all success, Dr. Carolyn Stewart, the first female appointed to a cabinet level position as executive director of the Herbert Henderson Office of Minority Affairs. To all success, Mary C. Snow, West Side Elementary School. To all success, be nobleness, and every gain divine. The world stands out on either side, no wider than the heart is wide. Above the world is stretched the sky, no higher than the soul is high. Shabbat shalom. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. God bless the United States of America.